Isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Alright, chat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play a woman's game. And that game's called Cafe Girls 2 for the Wii. So this is like the third day, or the third time I'm coming to the club room if I remember correctly, right? No, this is the fourth. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for this festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we're getting to play and eating all kinds of delicious food. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eating all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Saori all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty much a specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Oh, it's that stupid translation joke about. Okay, I didn't say I like it. Besides, what do you mean by all you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Where's my gun? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Why would that be the main problem for this joke? Never mind. Let's just focus on— wait, hold on. Natsuki was just like puzzled right there, right here. She knew something was up with that. Let's just focus on our own event. No, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Saori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Saori anyway? Oh, there you are. Saori sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to— oh no, this is where it begins. Ah, shit, this is where it begins. Oh. I walk over to her. Hey, Saori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Haha. Eh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Saori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Saori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Natsuki. Let's consider it. Spending a lot of time together. Similarly, approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Suki-kun, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Saori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Saori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Who does that? I don't think no one does that. I've never seen anyone do that. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Suki-kun. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothers her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Sure you do, yeah. We'll definitely see that down the line. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seems like she won't want to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest, okay. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on our mind is you, Suki-kun. Me? How on earth do you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. Interesting way of putting it. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Sticky-kun. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always been seen to her as a cheerful, because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should forget what I said. Literally, woman moment! Love me all! I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sari is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sari and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now and give somebody else a piece of that oxygen and ozone layer that's covered up so that we can breathe inside this blue trap bubble. Because what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself. I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.
I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sari told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one who's behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you! I look at to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worried or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side, holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make it wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, they could just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbled that last part. Now I'm probably just making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. Freaking motorcycle people out here. God damn. I just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Is Sayori? Think about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki excels. Well, first of all, you should be working on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then, in that case, I think we should trust her a little more. If she needed you, she would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, it's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. And if she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it away from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you worry about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get this started already. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. No, okay everyone, ever some time passes, Monster call out the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Is it weird how there are no other kids in the school? It really is, honestly. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. She was being manipulative, that's what she was. Okay, so last time when I tried to talk to Yuri, she just did not want to engage with me because I'm taking Natsuki's side, because I haven't seen Natsuki's side. That's the only new thing to this game. So, okay, let's see. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. Okay, let's get Monica out of the way, because I don't like Monica. Hi, Shiki-kun. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I've have to give it some more thought. I mean, if it was me and my personality, oh hell yeah, I would have the time of my life doing that, man. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take a poem and holding my hand. Sticking with Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? She's kind of a baddie. Oh, come on, Tiki-kun. It's honestly suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding Tiki-kun. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who indulged her as much as you have. That's so. I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. Lots of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, and it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Oh, yeah, I would. No, screw you, I would. Nah, I would. You and your impeccable green eyes, I would. I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. Well, I care about her in the club. It's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Or shouting. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. I got so sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Here. Alright. The lady who knows everything. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind. That's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It's like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you should... Thank God. I have a copy of Mario Kart. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can really dishearten to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find another person who enjoys writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, here, I'll make it easier for everyone. Can you tell what I'm doing with Sayori in this playthrough? Alright, save the best for last, baby. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. You seem like you've had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. Ooh. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's just something to get jealous about. Haha. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing's obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Tiki-kun, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I would never show my poems before this. Natsuki. Oh my god, I just want to hold her in my arms. That's so adorable. That's so sad at the same time. Nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Something I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't someone see that? I just want Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. You know, if you're not careful, you rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own two hands until she relaxed her grip on it. Place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I could pick it back up, Natsuki snatched a poem from her desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she's always means well. But sometimes she focuses on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was a part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forced herself to extend her arms to set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Okay. This one I actually will read, because, okay. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. And I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my trust feelings never really come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I can reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My stand's a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dear because you think of me. Because you. Aw, that's cute. But really, really sweet. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad. It's not like I don't like it. I was just a little surprised to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expecting things you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mom was completely falling into sound comfort like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. And I'm glad. Sending Natsuki satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as soon as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you don't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her family smiling to herself. Oh, that does not say family, because that wouldn't make sense if it was her family, because Daddy hit the coping line again. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Everyone packs up their things. I start following Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Me? Eh? Just need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you don't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? This gives me her number. Okay, I'm calling over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I should be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I gotta get having a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me. More like he would beat you, man. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We each have our numbers now, okay? So that's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I can actually act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? What kinda? Looks like I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. Heading out! See you on Sunday. Never mind. Okay, I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to being handled. No telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen with it? Or is it too late for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I wouldn't be able to make my mind drift off. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers, so double check if they've turned out into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tones to emojis and cute language. Oh, so you guys have been texting. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting that to the side, I haven't heard a thing from Sarah since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sari said and what not like to said, is it really okay for me to put Sari's feelings aside when she might need me? Alright, we going in the house. We pulling up to the house. We pulling up to the girl's house. Let's go.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Ari.
DiMaggio, what?
Can you scream really loudly?
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, can you scream really loudly?
Loudly? Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on. Like when? Just now?
Yeah. Well, that's a chunky cow right there. Sorry? Hi, Shiki-kun. I sit down in her room. Sorry, forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has been really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it's always been. I also organized the same stuffed animals and the wall decoration that she has for years now. Or recognize, not decorize. How high am I? If you came over more often, it would have been such a mess. I think I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Weren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Sarah had already left by the time she decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural of her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep, there's more science between us. Sari stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharismatic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sari smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Sukkum. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. That's what she said. Ah! You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Yeah. Who the fuck? Who the hell says all that and then just laughs it off like a joke? Like, sorry, I got Sari by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Aren't you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Haha. Haha. Sari gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Tsukikun, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make it insane, aren't you, Tsukikun? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason there's to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what I feel like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sari kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not just think about her? Why, Sari? Huh? Why is it you never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Superhuman. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It bewilders when people try to take care of me. Bittersweet. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat's being swung against my head. Jesus Christ!
Hey, Knucklehead! I'm talking to you!
So I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. God, Jesus. So that's why. So I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Huh? You're right, and I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, right? But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Shikun. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it has always been. But I was selfish. I only showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears struck down Sari's face. I need you to join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by the hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sari's shoulder. This time I put her into a tight embrace. Don't care. At this point, I don't care. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting at Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. So, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Nakatsume something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you bought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Let's go to the kitchen. What do you mean? What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Shiseki-kun? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I got the bag Natsuki hold out him. This is ridiculously heavy. Haha. I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like that I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when I'm proving people wrong when the only thing I'm worth my size. It's one when I get too small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think we can talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Or we're getting started at what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. And just because you don't have a maturity and a sexy feel like... It's me... Natsuki catches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate. Too. But also, and that's what you were thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into your body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Ha! Let's get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sticky-kun. Please spare me. When Natsuki decides to dish out some more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. And if she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to put things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious bacon. Shikatin, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? The color of the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. I just realized, why are all of the Doki's hair colors so drastically not normal? That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting in heart into this at all. Can you at least try have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Well, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like bacon, it's just about following instructions. The presentation is where you gotta get creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes. Sorry about it because the light expression. Wonder if I can make it a Natsuki product like that. Yeah, maybe I would use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still a little lumpy. Are you even trying? Yeah. Let's just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses the other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Just like her father does. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I ridiculously started to do the same. Hey! Natsuki grabs my wrist. I don't want you gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to put the icing, my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I would like to see you try. I push harder, just hard enough for my finger to reach the icing. I try to at least scoop some with my finger, just as the Natsuki tugs her arm back. Ah! The force of the Natsuki pulling me caused a stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving in the finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I got her wrist with my hand before it's reaching my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one too as well. Oh lordy! Oh lordy! Oh lordy! Oh lord! Oh god! Oh! Oh! Oh lord! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying some things to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. That's so. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take the Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, flicking off the icing. What? You just seriously just... She gets so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Chicken-kun, you really shouldn't be doing that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. And see my bloody face. What kind of questions you ask me just like that? How did the movie turn into this so quickly? Quickly! Make out with her! The only chance you can get laid, man!
Shut the fuck.
She gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? I don't know, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. Couldn't make a mistake like that. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. She uses the oven mitt to grab the bacon trays out of the oven. She sits it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watched her as she slides the cookie tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and continued with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. Cookies are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we added the frosting. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the ice into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We'll probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked up the one that has a much thinner tip than the other ones. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make strips or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Ah, see. Gives me an idea, actually, huh? Well, it's a Ledger Cup event, right? You could make it more Ledger themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. Who the hell does that? Who the hell has a favorite word? In that case, my favorite word is piss. Because how yellow it is. And how lemony it tastes. That's my favorite word. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. You're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice shows off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? Nothing. Let's just get the icing, comrade. Why am I rushing? Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and we each get to work. Finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side and admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Weak! I can eat a whole cake and still be able to eat dinner, man. That is the exact opposite in that regards. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Hooray, that's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. We should have thought about that. Usually Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Tori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would have listened to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with her earlier today. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember any conversation. Don't care. I don't care. I felt so helpless. Sorry, always does listen to me. But at this point, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Go work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, she was ready to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Yes, you did. What kind of questions you asked me? Just very much so, yes. Well, guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But besides from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Diki-kun, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki-san, let's go. Oh god. This is why we've been avoiding her. This is why I've been ignoring her. This is why. Ugh. Sorry? Thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying... You don't deserve any time. It's okay. You lost your privilege of talking to me now. No. You have friend zone as well. Screw you. You ruined my chance. I just don't care. I just don't care. Don't care. Bye. I don't care. Bye. Bye.